Hi AFTV, another shambolic prestation from the team. And all this is happening week in, week out because we have the wrong manager in a job. We can back him whatever we want. It's not going to change anything. Look at Manchester United. They make the decision to bring in a good coach, and the difference is what? They are in everything. They're fighting, they're playing a good system like a Manchester United team should play. They're winning things. What about us? We are going nowhere. We're not progressing. We were always in the top 4. We were always in Champion League spot, except from the last 2 years. But now, where are we? Even our goal. Look at our goal. That was lucky. Nothing was planned. We have no system. Talking about high tempo, we got taught a lesson of high tempo by a very young Rennes team. Look at the third goal. You know, Aaron Ramsey was busting his gut running back to come and block, while Matteo Guendouzi was just strolling past. And Sokratis is a thug. He shouldn't even play for the Arsenal. The guy has no head. He has no self-control. So now we have a mountain to climb, and we're never going to win the Europa League. I don't trust this manager. We are
sad because losing Sokratis took out the intensity in the game. He's a very intense player, and he helps with the press and ensures that we have a kind of a really tough defense. But since he left, the Rennes players took advantage of it, and they found the spaces and they exploited it. The extra man was made to count. Unai Emery had to cope with the situation. Where he tried his best to leave Ozil as long as he could. Aubameyang, they stayed on until they couldn't make any impact because, let's face it, the intensity had increased, and those two players couldn't cope with the physicality.
Yeah. What's going on, AFTV? Very annoying game today, very frustrating. We won 1-0 up in the first 3 minutes, and then after that, I'd say it was a pretty even game-ish, but we had our chances. I think we dilly-dallied on the ball too much in the box, and we just never got our shots off enough. And the referee was very annoying today as well. Pretty much every foul, every player that went down at the Rennes team, practically blew the whistle. And some of the free kicks he gave were just very soft, in my opinion. I don't think Sokratis should have got sent off, personally. I think he should only should have been kept on 1 yellow card. And Xhaka didn't have a great game today. A lot of his balls were wayward. In the first couple of minutes, he let a ball run through his legs. There was not enough urgency from the team. Even when we went 2-1 down, I understand we're 2-1 down and we're down to 10 men. So we're stuck in a bit of a problem. But even when we was in our own penalty area and they were pressuring us, we were still passing it around in the box. And that's what led to the third goal, I believe. It's very annoying. But we have to do it all again at the Emirates next week. We have to score at least 3 minimum. 3 minimum, and I'll be alright, but we'll see.
Shakes one baby here. So let's get something straight first. That was not a red card. Sokratis, that was not a red card. The second yellow especially, I felt that was very harsh as well. But I must admit, Rennes got quality, and unfortunately we felt the pain of that. 3-1 is quite a bit, but I really do think that we can turn it around. It's 2 goals that we have to score and perhaps keep a clean sheet. We have the quality as well to do that as well. It's going to take us being disciplined. I really do feel as though that we could have at least played out to a 2-1 loss at least, and I thought that we were showing too much offensive, which is not a bad thing, of course, but obviously we're trying to win this competition, and it's not about goal difference and all that stuff. It's just about getting the best results that you can and moving on to the next round. So definitely 3-1 is quite a bit, but Arsenal can turn it around definitely. On to Manchester United.
Just like my t-shirt says, we all know I will never get the 6-pack. I don't know. It's almost like we will never get it right as Arsenal. Just bottling game after game after game. If we lose on Sunday, it's over. It's too much. We can't take this anymore. Excuse me, Excuse me. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. Obama who? Obama where? World-class striker. Should have passed the ball to Torreira. 2 away goals. Should have taken his chances. Should have scored the penalty at Wembley. It's just, I've run out of excuses for you, Obama. I hope you're happy with yourself and the salary you earn. Good job, world-class striker. Come on, you Gunners. Sunday, I'll just pray. That's all I can do.
Because if we did not have that red card, I personally think we'll have gotten at least a 2-1 win. With him on the pitch, we are always assured that our defense is strong, but with him being out, it's not the same. It's just not the same. He is a leader. He does things. He calls people into place. And I personally think that is the main man in our team, this for the defense actually. Well, I think we could have gotten back into the game, but also the substitutes that our head coach made yesterday, they were not actually on point. Bringing off Iwobi and bringing on Guendouzi, who didn't have a good game actually. We can see for the third goal he was tracking back slowly, and Ramsey made around 15 to 20 yards to catch up with him so that he could take out Sarr, but he couldn't get there in time. But Guendouzi will have gotten there in time if he sprinted back, which he didn't do. So I'm not getting back at Guendouzi. He's such a nice player. He's a young kid. He'll grow into the game. But I personally think we can overturn this at the Emirates. We're so good at the Emirates. I know we can't get a nil without Sokratis, but I'm not sure how our head coach will play the team. Maybe a back three or something. So, but we need the goals. I personally think we'll overturn it. If it's not a nil, maybe we'll match the tie for a 3-1. Head into extra time on penalties and win it then.
Full-time score 3-1. We had such a perfect start, going 1-0 up in the early stages. And Arsenal Football Club, as usual, bottled it again and lost 3-1. We were just poor today. Iwobi and Czech, they were our best players today. Iwobi, even after scoring the goal, he was making decent runs into the box and putting crosses in. And Czech, without him today, we would have lost 4-5-1. It was just depressing today, man. After Sokratis was sent off, that's it. It was like Arsene Wenger returned to Arsenal.
This game against Rennes was absolutely fucking embarrassing. Yeah? They're 10th in the fucking French league and we're losing to them. Yeah, I go to school, yeah? I deserve all the shit I get from my United friends. I've got Tottenham friends. I even got a friend that supports Barcelona that gives me shit. Like, I get so much shit from my friends and I hate it. Being an Arsenal fan is just, it's fucking embarrassing, man. Yeah, but I love the club. So I trust Emery to do something.
Arsenal had a poor, very, very poor game. Didn't defend well today. Koscielny, he don't have no leadership. You're a captain, you're supposed to speak to the players, tell them what to do. Mustafi was dead. Monreal and Guendouzi are to blame for the third goal. Monreal didn't track back, he's complaining in the front, upside. Guendouzi was tracking back, but he saw the player on the right side of him. He didn't track him fast enough. Ramsey came back from midfield, passed Guendouzi, saw the player, passed Guendouzi, try to defend the ball, but it didn't happen. We can see the third goal. It's going to be tough for the second one, and we cannot defend like this against United. United is a much, much better team than they used to. They are much better. They can defend so well. We cannot take them for granted. Even with the injured players that they have, we cannot take them for granted. We need to be up for that game. I don't care what Aubameyang is going through. He needs to get his shit straight. It's just one fucking penalty that you missed. It's not a big deal. Move on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We have lost again. This is not the first time we have lost to a team that nobody knows, really. We have been doing that in Carabao Cup, we have been doing that in the Premier League, we have been doing that in Champions League, and now Europa League. For the past 7 years, we've been doing the same thing over and over again. The only difference this year is we have a new manager, we have some top players, like 3-1 after leading 1-0, 3-1. What the hell, like what the fuck? This is crazy, like I don't know. I'm done, really. This is one of the most embarrassing football club ever. I've been supporting this club since like 1999, and this is one of the most embarrassing things I have seen in my entire life.
Hello Arsenal fans worldwide. I didn't see the game in entirety. I think I saw some of the game and some I didn't see. So maybe I'm not in the best position to actually comment on this game. But look, whatever it is, this was a bad performance and it was a bad result. We've made this very difficult for ourselves now. Can we still go through? I think so. I think it's going to be a hard work in the second half. We've made this very difficult for ourselves now. It's not the best way to prepare for Manchester United on Sunday. So please bear with me because I didn't see the game, particularly the second half. I know my views would probably be different if I did. This is bad. You can't lose 3-1 to Rennes. You can't. It's bad.